Hey guys, how's it going? Today I wanted to talk about this question of saved by faith alone and saved by works. This is a very common disagreement between Catholics and Protestants. It's actually one of the major disagreements, one of the primary ones. I talked a little bit about this before on a short that I made, but today I wanted to talk about it again and maybe in a little bit more depth. So generally, the two positions go, the saved by faith alone position is that you are saved in virtue of having faith in Jesus Christ, who died for us. And that's it. You're not saved by doing anything. It's just in virtue of your having faith in Christ that you're saved. On the other hand, the Catholic belief is that you are saved by faith and works, which is that you have faith in Christ and that you actually work. You do things because of your faith. Now, a lot of Protestants will say, like, doing things is a sign that you actually have faith, but it's not something that actually saves you. And that's something I'll address later on. But it's important to note that there's a distinction between those positions. The Catholic position is that it is the works. The works themselves do actually save you. And that the Protestant position is that doing works is a sign that you have faith, but it's the faith alone and nothing else that saves you. Here's what doesn't make sense about this position to me. The reason that I personally wouldn't be able to believe that you could be saved by faith alone. The big thing being, it doesn't make sense to me. That was stupid. It doesn't make sense to me because it doesn't make sense to me. See, faith doesn't make sense to me as something that you can say is an attribute that you have. That's, here's your little faith nugget, and I'm just gonna like click, and it's connected to your body now, and that, or your being, and you have it. Because when you talk about something in that way, this idea of this ethereal idea of faith, but not talking about works or anything applied to it, it doesn't seem like anything that's real. It's just a potential and not actual. So you might have this ethereal idea, but it doesn't seem to be realized in your life if you don't actualize it, if you don't perform works. What I've said before in the past, and this is what I said in the short that I mentioned having made earlier, is faith is like the potential to put your trust in life towards God, but it's only a potential until we actually do works. And when we do works, we make that faith a part of our life. We actualize it, we make it real, we put it into reality. Now that's something that Protestants I don't think agree with. I think the Protestant position is that you can have that faith as, like, I don't know, a Lego brick, like I said before, just clicked into your being. And I'm saying that doesn't make sense. I'm saying that it doesn't make sense to have an ethereal, potential, hypothetical idea in your mind without actualizing it. See, the Catholic position is that we have to have faith. We must have faith in order to be saved. But our faith is not just this ethereal thing. It's not just a hypothetical potential thing that you can Lego brick attach to. The Catholic position, or the Catholic belief, is that faith is a habit. Faith is a way of life that you put your mind to believing in Christ, into following his message, and to developing a relationship with him. But in order to really build that relationship, what we should do, what we need to do is act. We need to do things. We need to talk to Jesus. We need to do things for him and with him. We need to build a relationship. You know, if I went to my wife and just said, I love you, and I'm going to keep it in my mind that I love you, but I never do anything to actually get closer to her, I never bring her flowers or play games with her or talk to her, then I'm not actually loving her. I'm just telling her that I love her. But in order to actually love her, I need to do things that are actually loving. That's, I think, the key difference right there. Just instead of loving God, instead of loving Jesus, we're calling it faith. We're talking about not just believing in God, not just saying, yep, Jesus, I believe you saved me. I have faith that what you did is all I need. That's not what we're saying. We're saying, Jesus, thank you so much. As Catholics, we're saying, thank you so much for what you did. And I understand that you did that because you love me and you want to get to know me and you want me to be close to you. And so I'm going to talk to you. And I'm going to be kind to other people and be kind to you in other people. Because that's the way we bring ourselves closer to Jesus. That's the way we don't just say we have faith, but it's through works that we make our faith true. That we make ourselves closer to Jesus and work to be closer to Jesus. And that is why it doesn't make sense to me to say that you could be saved by faith and nothing else. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you have any thoughts, comments, questions, concerns, whatever, throw them in the comment box down below. I try to respond to every single comment, and sometimes I even make videos to respond to the comments. So go ahead, throw them down there. If you want to see more of my videos, please hit the subscribe button. That way I will show up in your feed, and if you ring the bell, you'll even be notified whenever I upload. Thank you guys again so much for watching this video. God bless.